Good evening, everyone. Mehmet here. Today is the day number. Let me check. It must be 8. Yeah, this is the day number 8. Before we forget, we put that on my stick. So today it's unbelievable that 1 week is already gone. We started already the second week. It is very excited. I kind of started liking it. It's being more. It's been easier than I thought actually. But today I must be honest. I totally forgot about Facebook Live because I was very busy with the charts. My wife Ezel just told me, "Come on, do your Facebook Live. Don't forget about this." And then I thanked her for reminding. Then I'm here. So today is Monday. I like Mondays. I mean, as I told you yesterday, or what was it? Maybe it was on Friday. I don't remember. But I told I didn't like Mondays before when I was working or when I was going to school because it's the end of weekend. Actually, that was starting on the Sunday evening. And then Monday was the worst day of the week, of course, but it is kind of changed at the moment because Monday is the first day after the weekend when the markets are opening, or markets are open. That's why I like Mondays at the moment because I miss the markets during the weekend. So that's why I can say definitely that I like the markets right now, Mondays right now. So that's why it was a good week for me. But if it's always also very busy because I cannot finish my weekly plan in terms of trading. I'm gonna be talking about the weekly plan regarding everything else very soon. I cannot finish that entirely on Sunday, but I do that also a little bit on Monday. So that's why Monday is happening more or less with planning the rest of the week. So this is actually what I want to talk about this week, the weekly planning. I've been planning my weeks maybe for the last 2 years, maybe a little bit more than that. It is helping me a lot to accomplish things. It is not a really a to-do list. I mean, it might look like a to-do list, but it's actually a strategical plan. So for every single week, I have a plan to accomplish, and I'm trying to finish that. And mostly, I do not accomplish it because I set my goals too high, or I put into too many things into my to-do lists, and I cannot finish them. And this is the tricky part, of course. So we need to put only the most important part into our list, or at least we can put as many as we want to into our list, but we need to accomplish the most important ones, and this is the power of elimination. As long as we can eliminate, we can get rid of the waste. Then we can only focus on what we want to achieve. When we were talking about the elimination, I actually remember a very good story which I read. I don't know, maybe 1 year ago, maybe a couple of months ago. I don't remember when. It was about Warren Buffett and his pilot. Warren Buffett has a pilot, probably, I don't know, years ago. They had a conversation in between, and Warren Buffett goes to his pilot. I think his name was Mike Flint. He used to be Air Force One pilot as well. He goes to his pilot and saying, "Look, pilot," whatever his name was when it was not Mike Flint. Since you are already working for me, I am not doing my job because you are not supposed to work for me, but you are supposed to go for your dreams or accomplish your dreams, what you want to get from life. And that was, of course, it was a joke, but they start to talk about this. They start talk about the goals, plans, and in a few years or in the lifetime, and Warren Buffett asks him to write down his plans or goals in a few years or in his lifetime, 25 plans or goals, and the pilot is writing all those down, and then Warren Buffett says to the pilot, now circle the 5 most important of them. The pilot takes his time, and it's kind of difficult for him, but he finally chooses 5 of them, and after that, so he shows all those 5 items to Warren Buffett, and there are also 20 items in the list which were the remaining. I mean, kind of not important ones. They are also important for him, but not as important as as the first 5. And Warren Buffett asks him, what's going to happen with all those 20? Okay, I mean, your first targets or goals were those 5, and he was saying, when I'm going to be busy with all those 5, he said he can be doing also some other stuff intermittently from those 20, and then Warren Buffett stops him right away and says, no, stop. Those 20 items which he didn't circle are supposed to be avoid at all cost items, he says. So what does that mean? He is not supposed to, the pilot, Warren Buffett says to the pilot is not supposed to start with any of those 20 items as long as he is not finished with all those 5 items. So basically, he's saying, first, finish all those 5, do whatever it takes, focus on all them only, and then when you're finished, then you can start with all those other items which you think they are not important. So, and this is very powerful. This is a great lesson. It was a great lesson for me. It was like an elimination for myself, because I'm sure most of you relate with that as well, because we always have plans, things we want to do, goals, to-dos, etc., and we never we might be prioritize them. We say this is the most important one, but we are not doing the most important one. So this is the issue. At least this was my issue, and this is still my issue. I still struggle. I mean, as I said, I do these weekly plans every day. I have my to-do list, but during the day or during the week, in the middle of the day, I catch myself doing not the most important or the high priority things, but the other ones in my list, because I think they are easier now. Okay, I can get rid of them first before I can continue, or my little voice says, oh, this one is very important, but it's now very difficult, I don't want to do this, etc., etc. So we kind of avoid or try to find excuses for us not to do important things, even though we know these are the most important things for our future, for our life. So basically what Warren Buffett says is, eliminate all those stuff which are not important for you and focus only on them. This is more or less what successful people do, and they keep focusing what they really want, or what they think they are the most important for them. And since it is also related to that, I remember the quote from I think it was Alex Mandossian. I don't know. He told me, maybe it was not his. He said priority doing. So how was it? It was prioritization is doing not something urgent, but something important. So what we are doing mostly is we are doing the urgent stuff. We think these are urgent. Mostly they are not, actually, they can wait. And then we leave the important stuff and we do the urgent stuff. So what we are supposed to do is, what I'm supposed to do is, for myself, I'm talking to myself mostly here, leave everything which I think is not important for me, it's not serving me, and focus only those things which I think they are going to serve me and they're going to be important for me. So this is all about planning, why I plan, and how I review my plan. As long as I catch myself that I'm avoiding things which I'm supposed to do and doing the other stuff which I'm supposed to avoid actually, then I correct again and continue with the plan. So as I said yesterday, I always correct and continue. I totally recommend that everyone is as well. So the awareness is the most important thing. So be mindful, be aware what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're avoiding, what you're focused on. And if you have a plan, go back to your plan, review your plan, correct, and continue. So that's it for today. I hope everyone will have a good week. This is just the starting of the week. And I'm gonna see you, or you're gonna see me tomorrow. As I always say, if you have any questions, please send me a message. If you want to talk about trading, send me a message. Do not wait, don't be shy. I'm waiting for your questions or everything what you want to talk about. Thank you very much. Keep persistent and bye.